I will like watch anything with Ryan Reynolds.
Oh, yeah.
If Ryan Reynolds made a movie with him being a cop and he has to work together with a hamster and a ball, and they have to solve crimes together, and that was the movie, I'd show up opening day, just because I feel like Ryan Reynolds can have chemistry with literally paint drying.
Yeah.
Like, he's funny, he's charismatic, and I feel like this movie, like Samuel Jackson and Salma Hayek and Ryan Reynolds really got their like stuff down to really like figure out how they're gonna interact with one another.
Yeah.
This is way better than the first movie.
It was way better. Hey everyone, welcome to Geekdom Movies. We're reviewing Hitman's Wife, Bodyguard, and our team is down one crew member today. George had some family stuff to take care of, so Fahad and I went out to see Hitman's Wife, Bodyguard, and oh my gosh, I'm sad that George wasn't here because he would have loved this movie.
Oh, he would have 100% loved this movie. I would say that one of the things that I really thought about while watching this was like how much I really needed to drink like water or Coke, because I was laughing. There's a joke like every 2 minutes,
Yeah.
it feels like. And I'm like trying to think, were there any jokes that didn't work? And I'm like, nope, every single joke worked for me, which is very rare. I didn't laugh as much as in the first movie compared to this movie. But this movie, I was crying laughing half the time.
Yeah.
And what else can I say? The action is good, and you know, but
I've never seen a movie that, like, I literally didn't know if I was supposed to laugh or cry. And we were, like, laughing so hard, but then I felt guilty for it because they were, like, ripping your heart out, making it so funny that you're like, I don't know what emotion I'm supposed to have, but I'm gonna do it all.
yeah, no, that's actually kind of true. Because I was thinking the same thing. I was like, oh my god, this is a very emotional scene. But they're still making jokes. And
joke after joke after joke while in the middle of this big emotional drama. And you're like, I don't know what I'm supposed to feel, but I like it. This is funny.
I think having the cameo surprises were really great. Really unexpected.
Yeah.
And I won't name them, but in the trailers if you saw the trailer, you know Antonio Banderas and Morgan Freeman are in the movie. So it's not a spoiler because it's in the trailer. Sorry.
They should have kept the Morgan Freeman reveal a secret. That was great.
Yeah, and even I
never watched trailers, so I didn't see it coming.
Oh, you didn't?
No.
Okay, well that's still great then, because Morgan Freeman in this movie, with like you could tell like they were just having so much fun making this movie. And I you know, like even a really bad, you know, Ryan Reynolds movie like Green Lantern, or the one that came out on like
was it Green Lantern?
Or the one that came out on Netflix that wasn't really that good, but they're a bunch of people who are thieves. Michael Bay like wrote and directed it, and it's like a big over the top action. But again, like I said, if Ryan Reynolds isn't in it, I'm gonna get something out of it, even in a bad movie. And this was a good movie, because I think that also I never knew how funny Salma Hayek is.
Yeah,
like she was on, you know, she was keeping
the weight of this movie because
in the first movie she's like I guess in prison, right?
She's more like a side character. She's one of the main leads.
Every scene kind of had this joke set up that you're like, I don't know where this is going. And by the end of that setup, you're like laughing out loud, because I'm like, I can't believe this is where this movie's going.
Right.
This time, Ryan Reynolds kind of takes a back seat. Not that he isn't great here. He is fantastic here. There's stuff going on with Salma Hayek and Samuel Jackson's character about their relationship and like what they're trying to accomplish that are so great in this movie. And there's a little bit of tension. Some stuff goes down, I won't say in spoilers, but there's a little bit of tension that they might not be together by the end of this movie. What if they will or not? And it's all really good stuff.
There's a lot of really creative writing in this, stuff that you don't see in other movies, it plays off a lot of tropes that you would see in these action movies,
Right.
these kind of dramas. We were saying that the action is so over the top, it's like watching a cartoon. It's like
Oh, yeah.
Bugs Bunny, like Looney Tunes kind of violence.
Yeah, like there's violence, but it's you don't take it seriously. Like
Yeah.
I remember I was saying earlier that if Ryan Reynolds was in any half of these situations in real life, he'd be dead like
Yeah.
20 set of action scenes ago. But since this movie, like you said, is just not to be taken that seriously, you're just laughing the whole time.
Even when you know where the jokes are going, they still hit. They're still funny. And I was gonna say, you know, a lot of trailers just give away every funny joke in the whole movie in the trailer. This movie, like, there are so many jokes in there, you couldn't fit them into a trailer.
Yeah, I lost. I like I was saying.
Lost count.
I
Yeah.
lost count, and also I got so thirsty because I was. It was because it's so funny and things that you don't see coming. Like Ryan, I won't say what happens, but there's a scene when Ryan Reynolds is sitting on a swing, and like Salma Hayek comes and says like, "Do you want me to push you?" And he's like, "No, I'm fine." And it's like, what in the world even is this movie?
You said that when we were watching it. You're like, what is this? And that was the scene where you and I were like losing our minds for a straight 5 minutes. Like,
Yeah.
couldn't stop laughing.
And you know, there's some really great. I mean, like, yeah, sure, Samuel Jackson, Ryan Reynolds' first movie, Salma Hayek and Ryan Reynolds as well. Their scenes together was also great. Like, I really I don't know how this movie works as well as it does, but it is so hysterical. It is so great. The writing you were saying is really funny. Like, the jokes are really smart. They're not smart if you like watching it, but like they're smart if you think about it. Like, somebody came up with these crazy scenarios and they wrote it down and they knew it was going to work because they knew that Samuel Jackson, Salma Hayek, and Ryan Reynolds could really pull it off. So you're just kind of like, okay, I'm going along for the ride and I can't wait to see where this goes, and I'm just excited to experience the next joke setup.
Yeah. Yeah, it's overall a really funny, really heartfelt movie. Like, you actually get really invested into these characters, even though they're comedy characters.
That's true, yeah. Like, you're not supposed to take these characters seriously, but because the jokes and where the story is going, you are invested. And to
Yeah.
see what happens, not in a serious dramatic way, just the overall.
And
Yeah.
I'd like to see a third movie. I think they set it up perfectly at the end for a third movie,
Yes.
and I'm excited. It's great.
That's true, and I think everybody would enjoy this. I think this
Yeah.
would be a great date movie. I think this is a great like a friends going out movie. I think even if you're going with your girlfriends, like a bunch of, you know, if you're, you know, you're like, I like Ryan Reynolds, I want to check it out. I think you'd have a good time. There was actually 2-3 rows in front of us. There was like 2 middle-aged women and like a bunch of teenage girls that were also watching it. And I noticed that before the movie started, when I was trying to find, because I ran to the restroom and the previews were still going, but when I got in, I got to see a bunch of people. There were actually more females in this movie than I saw
You're
guys.
right. There wasn't very many people in here because of Corona or whatever, but they were mostly girls. I was gonna say, you don't see many buddy cop movies where the lead character is female.
That's true. You're right.
I've seen 2. I've seen the Sandra Bullock one with Melissa McCarthy, The Heat. And
Oh, yeah.
The
Is that good? I never saw
the
that.
Spy one also with Melissa McCarthy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Is he good?
He was funny. I liked it.
Really?
Yeah, it
You
was
think I'd
good.
enjoy it? All
I
right.
haven't seen it in years, but it was cute.
I saw the Spy one with Jason Statham and what's his face? The
Not
good-looking
My
guy.
Spy, but
No, it's My Spy, right?
no, I was talking about the Melissa McCarthy one with the female lead.
Isn't she like a desk person, but then on the field she can kick ass?
I think so.
That movie was great. I love
I
that
haven't
movie.
seen it yet.
Oh man. Like, if you get time in the next week or two, I think you'd really enjoy that one.
Okay.
But yeah, check it out. Of course, we're missing George today. George, if you're watching this, we'd love to hear your input.
Yeah, George was he had some family stuff come up. He was supposed to come, and last minute he wasn't able to make it. But
Yeah,
he
but
really
we'll-
would have loved this movie, and when he sees it, he'll be rolling on the floor laughing.
Absolutely. I think I think we'll do like a spoiler review with him just to see his input. I think that'd be fun for us next time. And yeah, like, no, go check it out. We're of course going on a break. You're going on vacation, right?
Yep, it is 4th of July. I'm going to be out of town. I'll be in Tennessee for a week. So, you guys, leave us a like, a subscribe, hit that bell, go on our Patreon,
While we're gone.
Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. What else we got?
Geekdommovies.com.
Geekdommovies.com. Pinterest.
Facebook group.
Just kidding.
We have, I mean, if there's a way, you'd probably find us some way, shape, or
If
form.
there's a
so
website,
many.
Fahad's on it.
Yeah, that's true. I'm also going to be gone. I forgot to mention, I'm going to be going cabin in the West Coast somewhere with my wife for her birthday. We're going to be doing bonfires and beach walking and
Nice.
swimming and all that fun stuff. But we do have 2 big releases. We might not get to them when they get released, but we're both really excited to see them. One is Top Gun, the new sequel to the 80s movie, which I can't wait to see, like,
Oh, yeah.
Shannon's opinion on the 80s first one. And then we got the big, like, sequel coming out in a few weeks, but we'll have to delay that. And of course, Pixar just dropped Luca, which I was not interested in seeing because that trailer did not work for me. And the not the trailer, the reviews came up on Rotten Tomatoes, and they are great. They're like
Yeah.
in the 90-something%.
I'm not surprised. Here's why. Pixar trailers are terrible. Pixar
Okay.
is known for having really bad trailers.
Mhm.
And I mean the trailer for Inside Out is terrible. And that was one of my favorite movies ever. So
Wait,
like,
what? The trailer for Inside Out was terrible? I
Yeah,
don't know
it
that.
doesn't tell you anything about the movie. It doesn't tell you what's going to happen. It doesn't give you any idea of what the world is going to be like. Just I don't trust Pixar trailers to accurately portray how good their movie is going to be. So,
Yeah, no, that's true. The trailers never work for me, but the movies always work for me. I think Pixar's thing is we're just not going to do much with the trailers because you're just selling the brand Pixar at this point. They're not actually selling the movie.
right.
It's like when you become that big, you're just like Nike. Like,
Yeah.
I don't need to
yeah.
sell shoes and tell you why Nike is great. It's
Yeah.
just Nike, right? So or
Pixar,
Coca-Cola.
It's Pixar, go see a movie.
Right. So I think that I'll really enjoy Luca when I do. I think I have a feeling we're both gonna enjoy Luca very much.
Yeah, I mean it's Pixar. I'm gonna love it. I've never hated a Pixar movie.
Good Dinosaur.
I have never seen Good Dinosaur.
Yeah,
But I have a
that's-
feeling I'd
okay.
probably like it.
That's probably the only Pixar movie I haven't seen. Then
I
I'm
think so.
guessing.
Maybe, I don't think I've seen like Cars 3 or like Planes.
Cars 2 and 3 were not Pixar, surprisingly. Cars 2 was
Yes, they were.
Disney. Yeah, they switched. Look it up. They
It was
switched
Disney?
companies. It was Disney. I think Pixar might have
It
done
was
Cars
Disney
2,
Pixar, though.
but not Cars 3. I don't know. I have to go back, but I
don't
know
think so.
it was a big
I
deal.
think Pixar did Cars 2.
You might have been right. I think it was
Yeah.
Cars 3 that was Disney only. But I'll have to go back and check and see. If you're watching this, comment below and tell us if I'm right or not. So yeah, we're excited. We'll be back in a few weeks. We'll catch up with George as well. We'll do like a little spoiler review for this and all the other big movies that are coming out. We got Fast 9. Can't wait to torture poor Shannon. You might end up liking it, and I would laugh because it is over the top funny most of the time.
Okay.
So you might actually end up enjoying it, but we'll see what happens with that.
Family.
We were joking in our last review because she kept saying, what movie? Oh, Quiet
Quiet
Place.
Place.
It's like, it's about family. And me and George is like, oh my God, you say family in that review as much as Vin Diesel does in a Fast and Furious movie, which is absolutely hilarious, but also great. No, A Quiet Place 2 is literally about family. Like, there's no
You
way
can't
around
talk
that.
about that movie without the word family.
All right, guys. That's it for us. Enjoy your holiday. Go have fun. Go swim. Barbecue. Go have some summer movies. Things are open. Get out there.
In
be
the Heights.
safe.
Go see In the Heights.
Oh yeah, In the Heights. If you're looking for a great girls or like a date movie, like a girls going out, or like a taking your boyfriend, girlfriend, wife, husband.
Anybody will
out.
like that movie. Take your kids. Everybody can see In the Heights. It's
That's
great.
true. It's not doing so hot right now because, well, it's a musical, and I think a lot of people want to go see action movies. Like Quiet Place 2 has been #1 for 3 weeks straight.
That was worth it. It was
Yeah,
so good.
and then Godzilla vs. King Kong was like #1 for 3 because I think those people, like people who go to the movies, are like, I get people's point of view. It's like, it's a musical. I don't need to see it on the big screen. I'm telling you, I've seen this movie twice now. I had more fun in our screening because there are some really cool effects and character,
Yeah.
like dance numbers and things like that are worth seeing on the big screen.
Yeah.
Even though you may not think it's worth watching on the big screen, I'm telling you, it definitely is. And also at the same time, the genre of musicals need to be reinvigorated
Yes,
you know,
we need more
before,
musicals.
you know, we had Sound of Music, we had Singing in the Rain, we had so many musicals, and
Yeah.
it was just not something that was like very popular. I feel like they should come back. We need fun again. Things have
do.
been so depressing for the last few years.
Yes.
We need fun. Make musicals.
All right, guys. Well, that's our review of In the Heights. Just kidding. That's our review of A Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard, I think. And all right, you guys, make sure that you go like and subscribe across all of our platforms and let us know what you want us to review next. Bye.
Take care, guys.